Today's phrase is smoldering gaze. I'll repeat, smoldering gaze. I have a rather interesting one for you today. It means, or rather it suggests, a look filled with intense passion and desire, often conveying a deep, almost palpable connection between two people. It's a subtle yet powerful way to describe a moment of undeniable attraction. Trust me, I only get you the best phrases which I use in my day-to-day conversations and not the ones which, it'll be in the bookshelf and never really be used because they are not practical. So let's get into a short story so we can memorize it and infuse it in our vocabulary so we effortlessly use it in our regular conversations. In a dimly lit cafe in Paris, Amelia and Jake met by chance. From across the room, Jake gave Amelia a smoldering gaze, filled with an intensity she had never felt before. Amelia, caught off guard, felt her heart race. The smoldering gaze pierced through the bustling atmosphere, creating a silent electric connection between them. As the evening progressed, their eyes met several more times, each smoldering gaze deepening the unspoken bond. Amelia found herself drawn to Jake, unable to resist the magnetic pull of his smoldering gaze. It was as if the entire cafe faded away, leaving just the two of them in a world defined by their smoldering gaze. Jake finally approached her, his smoldering gaze never wavering. "Bonjour, madame." That's like French for "hello, madam," he said, his voice as enchanting as his look. Amelia responded, her words tingled with the same intensity that marked her smoldering gaze. They talked for hours, the world outside ceasing to exist. The night wore on, and Jake suggested a walk along the Seine. Seine is a prominent river in Paris. It's very popular there. I've actually been there, but it's a different story. The moonlight cast a soft glow over the city, but it was the smoldering gaze that illuminated the night for them. Each smoldering gaze conveyed more than words ever could, a silent symphony of emotions and desires. As they strolled along the river bank, Jake took Amelia's hand, their smoldering gaze locking once again. The touch was electric, sparking an undeniable chemistry between them. They paused by a secluded bench, sitting down to continue their conversations, each smoldering gaze bringing them closer together. Amelia knew that this was no ordinary encounter. It was a connection forged by their smoldering gaze, one that would stay with her forever. Jake whispered, "Until we meet again." His smoldering gaze lingered as he walked away. Okay, I'm going to cut this story short. This isn't that kind of a channel. We aren't doing erotic stories here, but I think it cements the point that it's trying to make, that smoldering gauge, it just fits perfectly into a context where you're trying to describe a rather romantic but a decent encounter between two people. So I wouldn't use it around when we are just speaking of colleagues or just professionals at a workplace. I wouldn't even use it for casual conversation with a friend. It's rather a more intimate, uh, but almost an adorable form of staring into each other. But if you have a better way to describe this thing, then please let me know. And I hope I did my job well of narrating and describing this phrase for today. I only get you the best ones. I only get you the best ones. This is one of the best places to find content which isn't AI narrated or AI anything like that. I find the information, I research it, and I gave it to you in my own words. And the reason why I do that is because when you're listening to an actual person, you're able to remember more than listening to a computerized voice. Nothing against AI voice, it's pretty good these days, but I'm just saying that the retention rate is different and is proven. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and for more, please subscribe more. I'll see you in the next one.